I mean, hey, we love to see a little Zato. Love to see the rare African white rhino of Strive, not quite extinct. And I have not. I've been seeing. Of course, I've been seeing the Twitter clips of Slayer, but I've yet to actually see him in bracket. He's got the 100-handed block and jutsu going. Oh, but gets hit by the low, bursts out.
Yeah, one big Slayer player we're going to have coming up later tonight is Yata, I think is doing like a hard commit to this character. So you're going to see some more of that. Also, Vodkaman picked him up as a secondary, so probably a few people still, trying him out at this point.
Hearing that Vodkaman has picked up a character that is not Potemkin, I love that for him. He's eating, he's sowing his oats.
And then Terehy is also somewhat. Terehy just likes this game, so every new character Terehy picks up. I feel,
hell yeah.
I feel like Terehy will sometimes be like, oh, I'm making the hard swap to this character, that character, whatever. But we hear that a lot. So, but
yeah,
they make it sound more optimistic. They're just trying them out.
Absolutely. That being said, Brian giving us an absolute masterclass in forcing characters to use their tools in neutral. That being said, there's a tool right there. 30 your health, plus 26. Or something like that. It's plus 26, right? Some ridiculous, nearly a half-second number.
What's that? The plus off
Master's
what?
Hammer?
Oh yeah, no, it's something crazy like that. I'm pretty sure it's 20 something. There were some week 1 OS of like doing a quick mash. Great blocks on those overheads, by the way. Terehy was awake on those, but we eventually did get opened up. But yeah,
blocking the overheads, but unfortunately that's a reset. There's probably some opportunity to jab out there from Terehy. Is 6P still the god button for Slayer or not?
For against Slayer, so honestly, like any preemptive answer to K map.
Oh no, I'm saying like, is Slayer 6P still like the GOAT? Is it still the kind of hold my nuts, anti-air the universe move?
I'm pretty sure it's like pretty standard. So Brian taking that first game, by the way, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fairly. I don't know.
It's got the universalized hitbox, so they started giving 6Ps in Strive. My bad. Real.
Look, Cool Frog popping off on the JS rejump. I was watching Brian do that on the stream earlier today. Brian will do that to see if you're awake or not.
Keep that rhythm up. JS rejump. Yo.
And here we go.
Terehy onto Chaos, gets caught out of the curse, but bursts to say, you know what? I'm gonna throw more balls at you.
Yeah. No, this is Terehy's comfort pick. I'm pretty sure Terry's been rocking the Chaos for a while now.
Not quite able to get that 5P link to keep Reticle on. But makes his way back in, kills Eddie, looks for the burst for just a moment. On cross-up, Brian's going to burst him into the corner and get this pressure going.
Yeah, I like that confirm off 2P going into 2S and is getting a little bit of distance, but that YRC coming out from both of our players here is going to get Terehy on the upper side of things.
Imagine if you YRC'd Chaos and it made him lose his concentration, how, like, rough this character would be to play it, but I don't know why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, I don't know why we're bringing it up. Clip that. Someone clip that. Write that down. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, great decision to reset before wall break there. Just get your Eddie Gauge back. Keep him in the corner. It's exactly where you want him. Unsummon, get the Gauge back. Wall Assault, send him through. Hold this mix. Pierce. Looks good.
There we go. The 4 backdash special coming out from Terehy. We got some guns coming. Went right under the 2P. Oh my god, that 2K low profile 2P, man. Or 2P, I guess.
Chaos 2K, a button of all time. Left to right, high, low, strike, throw, mix button. Literally, it's a fucking like 33, 33, 33 every time. That being said, Brian defending well against it and getting him into the corner.
Getting opened up by the bar, pulling the YRC, getting pushed back in here. Here comes the grappler Brian coming out.
Terehy maybe a little scared to challenge now despite his early reward on it. Bursts out.
Yeah, definitely giving the Zato a lot of respect. Something I didn't point out was that Terehy has a lot of matchup experience against this character from our locals down there at Mega Drive, being able to play against Slacker representing Zato. Zato, before Zato got called and Johnny came out.
Oh, that being said, though, Brian finding all the damage he needs to close up game 2.
There we go. That second game took quite a bit. Definitely, it was like double the length of that first game. So it was Brian maybe you know, giving too much respect on the offense in terms of like going for more resets and stuff. And then Terry just also, we just got to see more of that, some of those P normals, man. We got to show Brian that we're not going to hold this fake shit.
Yeah, absolutely, and maybe just a very unfortunate drop there for Terehy, where he was in gunshot stance and accidentally canceled, or maybe might have canceled just a little too early into super concentration to get that guard crush to stay safe.
We're getting the burst right away. 5H is coming out. I love that just block, and I love the go burst from Brian. It's like, hey, I got nothing to lose at this point. Let me pick the more aggressive defensive option here and start to run away with things.
Hey, let's win.
Yeah, let's just fucking
yeah,
win.
Another one. Put him in the tank. Put him in the tank. Yeah.
Hey, this does a lot of damage, and you're not jumping, so here we go.
Oh, put him in the tank. RC down. Yes, sir. Another perfect on the board for Brian. 7 gold letters. That being said, Terehy's still got time to pull up.
Here we go. When the game slows down a little bit, when we're just playing neutral here, it's Brian giving a lot of respect, and it's Terry like being able to actually show off like they can play footsies a little bit. So
nice blocks. YRC's out. It's just past. Oh, a little too low on meter to do anything, but finds the kill here afterwards off that whiff throw.
yeah, Brian got too used to winning in this set, so they weren't blocking on that wake up, but I don't blame them necessarily. Getting caught with this frog and baiting the burst too.
Yeah, it seems like the wait between these two players, there's a lot of YRC going on, but that using FD to push out for that whiff throw might be the adaptation Terry needs. That being said, Cass doesn't have a ton of health. That's the ball game.
Okay, we're letting them. Man, I didn't know I was putting an Axel player on the stream. I didn't know I was waiting that long for an Axel player, but that's fine. Actually, no, Toxxanz was someone else, so I think. Yeah, then Anji. Dude, that's my first time seeing yellow Anji ever.
Axel versus Anji. Duel 1.
Here we go. Starting off strong with the overhead. Said, hey, you can't see this. OTG with that 2H as well. I bet Anji has a good time going through that tornado if we have a little bit more of a plan running up to it. Probably just spin right through it. Unfortunately, getting caught with the low hitbox of that spin. Guys, if you don't know, that there was no like above hitbox on that spin option out of Rensen that Axel has. So just jump in, please. PRC to keep that 2P safe. I love this 6-speed counter hit route that Toxxanz has.
Yeah,
so
and Toxxanz on just a pixel. Oh, but the BRC throw is going to find that last little bit of help McSmitty needs to take round 1.
There we go.
Oh, and ScrimbusMcBimbus. Oh, and just holding on for a little bit less than he needs to block, but an Abare out there is going to get him the corner pressure he wants.
Yeah, I love that tech, dude. When people are attacking that early, you know that's like reactionary stuff, or like that's you just playing really active defense. It's not like the game 3 you have to download.
Oh, and PRC finds the hit, but unfortunately unable to confirm. Blocks the overhead and makes his way out of the corner. Gets baited on the throw, though, and it's a tied ball game.
Yeah, Anji's not really the shimmy character, man, but we can represent it sometimes.
Anyone can be a grappler if they believe in themselves enough. That being said, getting caught by Rensen. Command throw. Full screen. Cross-up mix into the throw. Make him think about it. Caught by the frame trap, looking for the burst. But Toxxanz makes it out.
Ooh, dude, the way we
over?
weaved over that was so sick. Unfortunately, Smitty using that burst correctly. And there's the spin I was guessing was going to actually work out in Anji's favor on those tornado setups.
Yep, stay plus off the needles. Do another throw. Yep. Yerk out. BRC 2P? on a pixel, sending it to the end. That's Toxxanz with the first game on the board.
Yeah, that was kind of
I'm just gonna
clean,
keep saying the name
actually.
different ways.
Dude, that was actually
Toxxanz.
so clean. The BRC slowdown made that 2P pluses all hell, man. That looked like a Street Fighter 6 punish counter or something.
Absolutely.
Damn, dude, and I mean, that's the thing, right, about playing against Axel, or whatever character you are, you need to get creative when you weave your way in. And Anji being able to have, like, these, like, jumps out of Rekka and stuff, or, like, it's kind of awesome and seeing how, like, they dance around the 2H pressure.
An elegant dancer who evades all incoming strikes, maybe, possibly. Nice little, another little throw setup. Bursts out after McSmitty guesses correctly, spins through the tornado, have a fish. Welcome to the aquarium.
Saw that setup last time, being able to confirm that Rekka straight into the Superman. No scaling on that. That damage is crazy going into round 2.
Yeah, and this is a tough matchup for Axel because he has to call out spins, but if these spins are like held coast, for example, ooh, it can be a dangerous way to try and keep Anji out.
Damn, repeat of the last round. I don't even know what to say, man. Just that damage is crazy. Building up the burst meter already as well. Let's see if Smitty wants to spend it on a crafty deflect shield.
Oh, and finds that burst just at the end there. 2-0 up for Toxxanz. And that first game, it looked like McSmitty had a great read in terms of how to keep him out, but Toxxanz just saying, you know what? Oh yeah, let's just be in. Let's just be in.
All right, so here we go. So where's the Fumo in front of Toxxanz? You gotta ask them. You gotta ask them. You gotta see what their star.gg says. It wasn't me, I swear. It wasn't my mods this time.
So what's good? The koi homies? Koi homies in chat.
Dude, when Axel's picking round starts like run up 2K, that's how you know that you started to like beat their zoning options maybe a little too comfortably, but it looks like Smitty's already running away with this round.
Ooh, 2H to carry. To counter, hit the startup. Air throw says, I am the grappler. I will throw you. I am the grappler.
About to say,
Ooh, and the low follow-up.
it was all but perfect at that point. Now the round starts a little more typical. That jump back, falling JP right there, but Toxxanz already opened them up a bit. Falling to that JH, man.
Yeah, jumps the empty into overhead and is getting so much reward off it. Command throw here. Cross up does the strike instead of the throw they represented last time. Wild Assault, bomber loops. Oh, drops just barely. 2K didn't get the pickup. Oh, and chips him out. You just gotta hold that FD, Toxxanz. Take your turn back after. But McSmitty now on the board.
Yeah, I wasn't watching their meter. I didn't see if they ended up running out of it or something, but maybe at that point they saw that it was going to be held, so they were looking for a gap, so they wanted to jump out or something.
I think they were just thinking that he was gonna end it early, but nah, he was committed to the spin. Both of these characters trying to spin to win in the matchup, but in different, interesting ways.
Committed to the spin, man. I love seeing it. This is definitely
Master
a
of
matchup
Spin Jutsu Ninjago.
I feel like this is a matchup we don't really see too much either, man. I know that I was watching this stream the other day. Have you ever seen a Bedman versus a Chip?
Bedman versus Chip. I have actually, and that's because one of our local Faust players has a pocket Bedman that he pulls out when he's really annoyed and wants to white Wild Assault.
There you go.
Oh, overhead with the meter threat on deck. Just bounce him into the wall. Nagiha, a little difficult to punish for Axel, likely. It doesn't really have like a 9 frame that strikes at that range. Oh, the Rainfall catching the startup of the move out. Sickle Storm to call out the backdash too. Makes his space, techs the throw. One vision. Oh, but misses the follow-up after the bomber loop. Oh, and 2K just in range to punish Nagiha there.
Yeah, just in range. God damn, I won't. You gave someone $100, put a gun to their head. They're not going to tell you that that one was going to hit, but.
Yep. Just in range to scuff his Jordans. Oh, baits the throw off the hop out of Fujin. Here sees the throw, but unfortunately not quite fast enough. 5K, no link on the 5K for the bomber loops.
I love that.
Backdashes the first Fujin and mashes on the overhead. Chooses to burst, wants to win here. We've seen Toxxanz win on just a pixel. He's backdash BRC overhead. Not quite enough to kill, but Wild Assault to get the hard knockdown on the other side. JH safe jump? Yup. Actually, I don't know if that is a real safe jump. I might have lost the Sickle Storm.
Here we go, the run up.
Send a message. Talk to him. Talk to him, Smitty.
Yeah, that definitely was quite the call out right there, but Toxxanz able to jump in, jump out rather of that corner. Getting stuck in this pressure right here. Smitty with that back throw, keeping it cool on defense, man.
Oh, Axel 5P just going just over. Baits the throw off the hob. And this is a grip of damage. Burst coming out though. 100 meter on Toxxanz side though.
I love backdashing over that command grab, man, and that Nagiha gets a punish probably on some kind of back throw defense. Going straight to the overhead. No one's going to see it.
2P looking for the wires C, but that's going to be all they wrote for McSmitty here as Toxxanz takes it.
Even if Domo isn't in the bracket, we still get to see the yellow Faust, PlantainPapi bringing it in, and the yellow Soul. I forgot, man. These are some Color 4 enjoyers and seeing a lot of Color 4 tonight.
Yeah, ScrimbusMcBimbus and Plantain both got the fucking Fashion Week assignment. They both are following the Met Gala category here.
They both saw what the summer colors were, and they came out with their best. That J2K Red RC was pretty gnarly, man, but Scrimbus spending that burst, and we walk Plantain to the corner.
Oh, 6S finds the counter hit. Bandit Bringer in to get over the Mini Faust, but the burst out. Wire C in midair stays over the Mini Faust. He's not activating except for this bomb explosion, which is going to counter hit him. Stop Scrimbus from getting the conversion off the 5P. BRC back in. Close out the round.
That was kind of sick. Mini Faust, best item, by the way. Best item, by the way. Starting off with that 2P.
we need a scene change, G. Ooh.
Oh, we do. Okay, whoops.
Zoom in enhance.
Zoom in
enhance. CSI.
You guys didn't miss nothing.
There we go. Enhance.
Everyone
get your glasses. Stream for
this is the wrong one.
Our bad gamers. Our bad. We'll get there.
Here we go, baiting that YRC right there. Good shit.
And a great reminder for Minerals, yeah, we've got Match Arena codes. If you want to pop a quarter into the machine to support these players as they get their blue Wild Assault counter hits into scalpel pulls, if you want to add to the pot there, you can either make direct donations or those free codes that you can claim.
I love that, man. Walking out of the food line, ask your mom if she's got any quarters in her purse, throw it in the JKLY 18 Match Arena pot. We'd appreciate you. But here we go, Scrimbus with that air-to-air combo. Unfortunately dropping, we're going back to neutral.
Oh, gets the IB on the J2K, tries to run under, but gets caught by the love. Meaty explosion. Oh, maybe tries to bait a throw punish backdashes, but Scrimbus ain't biting. He's waiting for a chance to use his meter. 100 on deck. Yeah! Yeah! The Heavy Mob Express, baby! PRCs keep it safe. Wild throw to get the pressure started. Oh, backdashes the meaty Fafnir, but gets caught out after. Baits the wake up deflect shield with a wild throw. Close it out.
Man, that one's kind of sad, man. Scrimbus said, hey, I don't have 50 meter to keep this safe, but I know you're getting hit.
Yeah, Dolo special, absolutely.
Yeah,
Anytime a command throw hits a deflect shield, I'm just like, yeah! It's the sicko grappler inside me where I'm just like, yeah. Oh, there's no greater joy, I promise.
Being able to rock the baby a whole far slash length into someone deflect shielding feels pretty good, man.
Ooh.
Damn. Being able to confirm straight in the thrust.
And that is a grip of damage for that counter hit off Blue Wild Assault. That being said, ScrimbusMcBimbus, ooh, throws the startup of that Super PRC. No fear here, despite 100 meter on deck for Plantain. Scoots right over.
The Scarecrow, I mean the Super PRC coming out again. Papi believing in that option. Using our Wild Assault, getting another counter hit with that Wild Assault, man. It's proven to really work. You know, we got to keep note of what string is causing that frame trap to succeed, and we got to keep using it.
IVs the J2K because caught by the mix frame trap. Plus off the charge scalpel. The anti-air a little bit late, and a Bandit Bringer gonna punish, but ball bounces here.
Oh, tried the DP through that thrust. I think the red RC is going to turn this into a kill. Papi getting a game on the board.
What is with the mini Faust this round and like both players doing the most convoluted shenanigans to keep them from triggering?
Papi said, "Hey, I'm not gonna step on you, little homie. Hold on, I got a BRC in."
Hey, like I just had to bring my little cousin. Like we just couldn't get him a babysitter last minute. And, like, he's just gonna be here. He'll be out of the way. Don't worry about him. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. He's not gonna like. He's not gonna say anything cringe or anything. He's just gonna chill down here.
Just give him an unplugged controller. He'll be okay. Just give him a PlayStation 2 controller. You don't have to plug it in. He'll think he's playing. Turn on Mori, and we'll be okay. We'll see if he comes back out. ScrimbusMcBimbus over here stuck in the corner. Starting off strong.
Saying turn on Mori instead of like turn on Coco Melon is maybe like an age self-report.
Good point, actually. Yeah. Goddamn, we grew up on the Mori out there, man, and it makes you a better player probably. I don't know. Ask the other 28-year-olds. But this Meteor, goddamn, those items back to back were pretty gnarly against ScrimbusMcBimbus. You got to call that one a Faust round.
Yeah, getting chipped out by the specials there. ScrimbusMcBimbus obviously wanting to hold on to his 50 meter, but sometimes he just gotta FD.
Ooh,
oh,
that was a really delayed backdash right there from ScrimbusMcBimbus. The meaty Fafnir's not connecting this set so far, you see.
Yeah, it can be backdashed if you know it's coming, but then there are levels of RPS after that. So we did see that he tried to call out the startup of a move afterwards with a bandit bringer, but unfortunately got wild throw. That being said, oh, gets thrown out for his troubles. 50 meters, so DPRC on deck. Plantain spacing a bit with his item throws. Oh, reps the overhead, doesn't get anything after, but counter hits with far slash. Close out the round 2-1 for Papi.
Yeah, dude, Faust has some crazy pressure to be such a bad character. You know what I mean? They got some.
It's so real.
They got some like really cool shit with J2K and Mix Red RC loops and stuff where it's like, damn, this character's bad. Like this game's kind of crazy.
I mean, like Strive, as much as there are like high tiers and low tiers in Strive, generally the game is, I think, maybe in one of its best points of balance where everyone's fucked up. There's definitely some concerns to be had with like, is it optimal to just do block string into Wild Assault, right?
Yeah.
But that being said, even our low tiers are kind of fucked up at times. They got problems, but they've got some fuck shit too.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's kind of the cool thing about this game is that they like the low tiers demand respect, like in a level that's doable. Where like you need to know their like basic kit, their layer 1, in order for you to not get robbed.
Hard burst bait there, jumps up in your face and says, "Hey, burst, 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 burst," and finds it. Papi maybe putting a little fear in his ScrimbusMcBimbus's head. That being said, not scared to a Barre out there. Wild throw him, and this is some risk gauge. Oh, looks for a burst bait of his own to try and tie things up, but unfortunately is going to get counter hit by that same blue Wild Assault frame trap.
Dude, that Wild Assault counter hitting every single time. It's so crazy. And also, it's kind of surprising the damage you end up dealing when you get the sweet spot hit of that thrust after and breaking the wall.
Absolutely. There you go, ScrimbusMcBimbus. Cool. Oh, JD counter hit though. And that's the ball game. 3-1 for PlantainPapi.
A fun thing to point about Kensei, man, definitely one of our strongest players in the early days of the Jeekly, back when we were getting our feet on the ground, and definitely something we haven't seen in a minute because they've been so busy winning everything else, man. You see them in every top 8 bracket and every established weekly. Kensei on the Kai is definitely someone you don't want to be playing against too early. But Vodka Man with great defense, showing the great Potemkin, showing great fighting game fundies in general. It's probably going to be a close set.
That being said, the Kaikise special run-up throw, finding a hole in Vodka Man's defense, getting things started for Kensei here.
Damn, look at that soul bad guy damage. I mean, that Kai Kisuke damage coming out. 100-meter to spend as well. How are we going to do it?
Oh, unfortunately, didn't have an opportunity to PRC that Buster. Burst out, though. Show him the wall. Pink Floyd. Yeah.
This is optimal, right?
Oh!
What?
Throws him, but PRCs it, gets hit in the startup. Mega Fist for spacing.
I love Kensei bursting, saying, "You are not hitting me with this
Being
Twitter
like-
clip right now, bro. I don't win or lose. I am not getting clipped. I'm taking that from you."
The cross-up Fooder arc? That's crazy. There are certainly bursts where, like, sometimes she's like, I do not want to lose to this. Of all the things, I don't want to lose to that.
And God bless we saw that burst, because that cross-up Fuji arc was kind of sick. And now we're holding these H-stun edges in the corner. Kensei starting off strong right here.
Vodka Man playing pretty patient. His patience finds him the gap for Wild Assault, but unfortunately, Kensei shoving him back through the wall.
Dude, I love that. You can only against Vodka Man will you get someone to stay still for that long.
Oh, unfortunately chipped out by the stun edge on Wake Up here. Yeah, Vodka Man is an exceptionally patient player, but sometimes you gotta play patient when your opponent is Kyle Kisuke and he's got 50 meter on deck so we can start sliding and gliding across the glass floor.
You know, as someone who's watched a lot of Vodka Man at this point too, that's kind of how you end up beating him, is like just throwing him over and over. Like, you know what I mean? And we kind of saw it at the very end there where Kensei's like, "Oh, you're holding down back for 10 seconds straight." I have something that beats that on my up my sleeve.
Now, looking to check the backdash, but unfortunately unable to. Fuder arc back in.
I love that Mega Fist back right there, just like, hey, let me get out of here. Hold on. let me get some air to breathe. You got 100 meter. This stun dipper red RC is gonna hurt, and watch, it's hurting right now.
Oh, scoot, jump scare, toss him. Kensei. Oh, I'm back.
It was me again.
Show him the wall. Do something a little minus. Oh, PRC. 5P. Give him the gap to press on PRC /, lock him out of the animation. Nice little frame trap there.
Thank you very much for the Zavi for the follow right there. That second throw scared me. I think it scared all of us, Kensei included, but they got these SDPs. They'll be okay. Oh, so used to that OTG and got a little too comfortable right there, but alas, we have to go back.
Oh, JD back down. Buster jump scare, but unfortunately, Kensei's got the 100 meter on deck. You gotta respect those sometimes, and he's gonna close up game 2 with that.
I love that. It's a brave choice right there. I wonder if that was specifically for grab.
Well, hey, sometimes you just gotta show him the answer that wins in nearly all situations. That being said, Vodka's got the patience. Let's see what adaptations he's got in this potentially last game here, but
Yeah, even if we don't see them after this one for a minute, they're going to make their way up through losers surely. That burst definitely in Vodka Man's favor. Kensei having to spend theirs quickly afterwards, but that anti-air 5P is going to be a gnarly start.
Yeah, great check on the Fooder arc there. Keeping Kensei here in the corner as opposed to taking the wall stick. Oh, calls out the backdash. 6K would pick up, but Kensei bursts out.
A little bit of a hero burst right there, but we do have the 100 meter to spend if we can do something crafty with it, starting with the install. But that backwards Mega Fist, man, that far slash, it's a kiss and a curse having a hitbox that big.
Oh, fully sends it, calls out the backdash. Round 1 on the board for Vod Command. The DI install to lose combo, unfortunately, taking its toll on Kensei as well. Oh, IB's the Dire Claw to get the punish. But a backdash mid-screen, and we keep seeing these mid-screen backdashes from Kensei, just avoiding Vod Command's grasp. Yeah, Potemkin sometimes has issues getting that Oki that he needs.
Yeah, that mid-screen backdash is actually kind of good, right? Because like it can like actually like preempt some of the slide heads from that distance and get out some 2D stuff. Or Mega Fist combo at the red RC, Vod Command gets a game on the board.
Man, I love Vod Command routes. You're just like, man, that's clean. On the board for Vod Command. The reverse sweep incoming? Maybe?
We'll have to see. We'll have to see, man. And Kensei plays like a really like Shoto fair Kai, right? Like it's not like it's definitely we're definitely not going to see any like
Kai.
Twitter tag.
Run up meaty 5K. Very fair.
Yeah, we're gonna. I wish I could put respect on the player's name if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but there's the one big theory crafter, the Kai theory crafter that does all those crazy combos. I don't know if it's Fern who does it, but there's a crazy Twitter Kai that makes some crazy routes we gotta see.
Blue Sky?
Is it Blue Sky? Blue Sky Sin player. Maybe they do the Kai stuff too.
Alright, the hammer falls in, commits to it, RCs into Garuda. Kensei chooses the burst there, though. Both bursts expended. 50 meter on deck for Vod Command. A bit of a terrifying situation. Meaty low. Oh! Backdashes the JK, or the JH there. Is in time for the strike. Gets caught by the low. Set point for Kensei. Suicune saying crazy Kai combo sounds like Fern. That's what I'm saying. That man flies. He's got a pilot's license and everything. Not actually. Couldn't get.
You see a lot of far slash usage coming out from Vod Command, but it's like it's kind of unfair. Kensei, it's unfair that Kensei's good. You see like they're like crouching right under like the exact hitbox of it here in this mid screen, but.
That being said, White Wild Assault comes to us all. 2D counter hit though. Holding on to meter. Gonna use it here on the other side.
Everything.
Calls out the Stun Dipper. 100 meter on Kensei's side though. This is a spooky situation. Backdashes the far slash 5D RC.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Starting off with this back turn combo, Yata with that burst right away. Yata picking up the Slayer, like we were saying earlier, was playing Elfelt quite a bit, but I think they're doing a little bit of a hard swap to this character, at least in the meantime, while we're still trying to figure everything out. That 5K, 6K combo, Suicune confirms in the super, we're going to get a hard knockdown.
Absolutely. And Slayer 2H, what a hilarious button for round start, huh?
Yeah, man, I think we're all still trying to figure out what our specific characters do against that button, but here it is coming out with a counter hit into the reverse pile bunker combo, but Suicune starting with that burst saying, hey, you're not going to clip me yet. S super in the red RC, we take the round. S special, excuse me.
S Berserker slash. Quick chat, if you know what the actual name of that move is, first one to post it wins nothing but my respect and admiration.
That 2H counter hit, man. That close slash feels
Universe!
like it takes an eternity to come out.
I love seeing it, man. It's so silly.
Suicune with the 5H loop. Yata saying, I want to burst that because I want to keep playing, being able to quick red RC to get the turnaround. We get another round on the board. Getting caught with the hammer, man. We're going to get this turnaround pile bunker combo, but Suicune with the delay burst this time. Yata was surely looking for it right there, but the next interaction is going to take it for a super for the wall break as well. Oh, guess not.
Yeah, the Super Mappa Hunch sometimes having like some weird pickup points and sometimes hitting the sweet spot. I feel like that's one of the things players are still trying to really like feel out and understand at all points, right? It's one of the things that like sometimes gets you to like, oh, my bad.
Suicune going for the side swap off of the hard knockdown mix, that quick red RC combo to take it as well. That was good stuff at the very end there, man. It was, you know, when Yata was doing Slayer things, it was looking like a Slayer round. It's just a gorilla thing, man. You see someone getting hit with those close slashes, that plus unblock bar slash. It's like, god damn, how do you beat this character? And then all of a sudden they lose. You're like, oh wait.
Yeah, so after all, there are multiple gorillas in the enclosure, right?
They're all stuck in the same fence saying, hey, no, you're trapped in here with me. 2D counter hit coming out here. Suicune bursting to get Yata over here in the corner.
Master's Hammer, cross up, looks good. Stagger, blood-sucking universe. Oh, Pile Bunker PRC to stay safe, but a DP out from Suicune means that he's not going to get universe countered today. Cool Master's Hammer, hold my left to right.
That 2D, man, it's scary when they pull up, but Suicune forcing Yata to do all these just blocks here. We're actually having to play defense against another gorilla, man. Blocking that 2H gives us enough time to DP right through. Suicune looking good.
Eisenstern closes it out. Calls out the dash up. Gets in to cross up on the other side.
And that 2H
2-8 OTG from 12 leagues away.
That is crazy, man. Keeping yourself plus enough to keep the pressure going, but Suicune getting called out for that meaty special end right there with Yata super.
Oh, calls out the throw by jumping out. K Mappa from your hometown to here. Oh, looks for the burst, but Suicune says, hey, I got another round to live, holds onto it and baits the throw. Suicune rewarded for their patience, rewarded for playing the life lead, up 2-0 against Yata.
Yo, that was also like a sick, like...
That was stalwartable. Someone shoot Cobalt in chat.
That was a sick interaction there at the end, betting that combo drop a little early, going for the side swap pickup instead, because if you tried to force things out with your Wild Assault right there and then it still didn't kill, like Suicune may have not been in such a great spot, but instead choosing to drop and then go for the back turn mix-up instead. Pretty smart of them.
And we're also seeing some neat stuff out of Yata here, where like he goes for that backdash reaction on back turn overhead, and then uses the Fist of Doom, the 6S follow up to backdash.
Yeah, that special is kind of crazy. You can kind of use it to call out specific interactions if you know what their character is going to be up to. Yata deciding to burst, saying, hey, I'm not going to let Suicune get this positive bonus.
Wait, 2D special cancel. I'm sorry, I've not played this game much since Slayer came out. 2D special cancelable. Oh, that rules.
Damn. Awesome stuff right there from Yata, playing it so patient on the defense. Suicune saying, hey, this person is too good. I can't do anything too tricky. Yata blocking it out.
Close slash, throw setup, Grippometer on deck, stall whirlbur. I'm sorry, I'm just being I'm being a goof. Oh, finds the counter hit. Perfect on the board. Round point for Suicune, but Yata's also on the board inside this match. Slayer Hammer cross up. Oh, but Flash Kick does not care what side you're on.
Yeah, and also Slayer is just a character that's forcing Strive players to learn their cross cuts. So you'll probably see it with some other characters as well.
Oh, blocks the DP. Burst out from Suicune, but burst in 100-meter on deck for Yata means that he's good to mash.
It traded favorably. That was the follow-up out of the backdash that Yata just showed you right there. I think it's hella minus on block, but hey, if you just want to go ahead and hit them to end the round, it's not a bad option. Can be a good call out to Wild Assaults. If you you know someone's gonna blue or orange Wild Assault in a string at a comfortable spot, it can be good to call that out.
Duel 1.
So
I love that DP right there. Yeah, that calls out quite a few things, man, because there's a little bit of a gap going from that first hit of the Dany step, or going from the startup of that Dany step.
It's one of those long startups that really gives you time to think about your decision making in the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just like, what animation of this is Leo's? Whatever it is, it's getting hit.
Yeah, whatever it is, his back is towards him, so it's probably not going to be good. 2D counter hit is a combo for Suicune. Yata blocks the drop right there, the mix-up, but then getting counter hit with that 2S, Suicune has Yata stuck over here in the corner.
Clashes with the 6B, but unfortunately no great option for Yata afterwards. Suicune sending him through.
Uh-oh. That pile bunker right there. We're stuck over here in the corner. Both players at kill percent potentially.
Oh,
That 5D mix.
RC. Both players taking burst into this last round. Unfortunately needing that Wild Assault to kill there means Suicune's only got half.
That plus on block map a hunch if you space it correctly. You know, Yata has those, but this back turn pickup off of the back turn K is going to be good for Suicune here.
Oh, calls out the Master's Hammer.
Dude, what a good answer to that 2H is Leo's 2D. I guess it makes sense once you think about it, but awesome showing of it of Suicune taking that last round and therefore the set here down qualifying for top 8 in winners quarters. Yeah, we'll celebrate this matchup once the set is over, but for now, oh, they're using the mod. I'm so sorry. Oh, damn it, I got
One
this
of
up.
these days.
One of these days I'll turn off the mod. I'm sorry about that dig, but here we go, starting off strong with that Starship. We got Ian stuck here, not spinning too much yet, but of course the round just started. We'll see what adaptations Ian makes in this neutral.
The fish does not care that you have PRC. Nice little IVFD on the 6H there, though, to push Ian Sharp out.
Being able to roll in. Ian Sharp with the active neutral trying to dance around that yo-yo, but Dig picking an option that beat both answers. That JK early on the roll confirms into super. Not enough to kill because it's Bridget, but we're not complaining about this Oki.
Can Bridget still do the toss out the... Oh wait, no, because she's actively performing it. Yeah, never mind. I thought she could do like the fan thing where Anji does fan PRC and then
Yeah, so she
fans
can.
5 feet for the repeated wall stick.
Yeah, she can.
Oh, she can.
Yeah, you can PRC the S Bear yo-yo, the what people call the Roger super.
Oh yeah.
So Ian right there blocking the Bridget layer 1 right there. I mean the layer 2 rather, and they blocked it 3 times in a row. That instant low from Dig.
Oh, nice clash cancel. Chooses not to go into the fish as he knows Dig has a meter to bait that fish possibly. Backdash BRC is going to call out the overhead. Anji 2P fails for once. The demon's been slain.
Anji 2P, you're not my best friend anymore. Bridget 5H is now my best friend. Good stuff. Dig taking that first game.
Friendship ended with Anji 2P.
Curb said Ian is sharp or whatever it is. Yeah, we need Ian Sharp's friend to come in with that copy pasta. That was so sick.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Fujin to get things started calls out the GP with a throw. Another close slash reset. Oh, jumps up and gives her a little shade.
Yeah, playing against Bridget, you kind of like, it's kind of like a character that you want to be using your like movement specials a lot against. So you're going to see people be a little bit more jumpy than they probably would against someone like Soul or Leia. See a lot from Ian Sharp being able to dance forward with their specials.
Ooh, and just a hair of FD for Dig meant they didn't have 50 meter to have a variety of options out of RC with RC there, and that meant that Ian Sharp was able to contest that, close that round out.
Once you get in with that wild assault, man, you can kind of force your pressure with this season 3 Bridget. The mix up with that JS is going to keep Ian Sharp wall splatted. And we're going for the reset actually with the 5D, but great defense from Ian Sharp.
Slump loops. 5D RC. Show him the tricks. Take it to round 3.
And that falling JH, man, you saw it come out there from Dig, like trying to like cancel our falling recovery and stuff, but Ian with these good 6Ps, we've been seeing it happen quite a bit. We got to see if it keeps going on throughout the set.
Oh, 6P baited there by the yo-yo coming back, starting to get active. Second overhead. Cross up.
Dude, that mix is so awesome.
I'm gonna throw to close things out.
Yeah, that mix is so awesome. Going for that like early cancel on that close slash 6H just to get a cross up, man. It's like we look like Chip out here or something. I think maybe if you're a little closer, the 6H can confirm there. Something that's a little less jump scary is that 2S can actually combo right there. I see some quarters dropping in the pot, guys. Appreciate you so much. Representing the JKLY 18, one of the best tournaments here on Friday nights. Of course, there's a few, so if you have time to go ahead and channel surf a bit, I encourage you to go out and click on some of those other streams, give those tournaments some love, claim their Matcherino codes, whatever you can do to support them. We appreciate you. In the meantime, you got Dig getting 2P'd out here by Ian Sharp, but when we find the gap, we DP through it, and now we're back here at the neutral, blocking out these overheads.
Ooh, gets crossed up by Dig scooting just underneath. Ooh, and that Anji 5P the GOAT.
What a disrespectful
so
looking anti-air, man. But when it hits, don't get too close. Oh, yeah, that move has a backwards hitting hitbox. I saw it on Twitter. But Dig didn't fall for it. We're going to get a wall break and probably a kill. Nice.
Man, these Dig routes are sick. These Dig routes are sick. Bridget actually having an inkling of sauce. Let's go.
Come to find out, Bridget is a cool character. Great just block there on the 5H right there from Dig. Ian Sharp trying to get some offense established here, man. But we're getting called out by these spins.
Yeah, these IBFDs on Fujin are so brutal for Ian Sharp. And Dig is so consistent with them that it's just very difficult for them in order to get anything started. Oh, spins through. Fantastic close slash punish. And you can't PRC that DP there because of the way that spin works, it makes it as if it's whiffed. Blocks the overhead though.
Wow. Active defense right there to get that backdash punish and the roll into the 3-5K combo. Jesus.
10,000 5Ks and 10,000 5Ks more. Oh, yep. Fast RC, Blue Wild Assault. That's the unburstable.
But here we go, guys. We're going to start off PlantainPapi against Suicune, and it's a Jeekly classic, man. It's your first ever Jeekly, and you get top 8. I don't know what it is about us. It probably says something about our seeding. We'll have to see while Suicune's over here in the corner getting counter hit by 5H.
Yeah, send him through the wall. Get your burst back. Get the tension flowing. 2H gonna close things out with a perfect on the deck for Poppy.
Faust probably, as a non-Faust player, probably has unironically some really good tools in neutral and also on defense when you're trying to keep a Leo back turning off of your sauce, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, this is one of those matchups where a step dash is generally like not super advantageous to have. Bursts out, but unfortunately has to hold this mini Faust, which gives Poppy time to get back in.
Oh,
Active construction site.
damn.
Thought they had time to send out the projectile, but Thrust got there in time. One on the board for PlantainPapi.
Can't call that nothing but a Faust round right there. Plantain went kind of crazy, and that wasn't even item RNG, just to be honest. That was kind of just a lot of good representations of Thrust and a good representation of Scarecrow PRC 2K. That's something that Suicune is going to have to learn on the fly on how to deal with.
As I was saying, this matchup is usually pain for Faust because Leo's dash block is incredible. Alright, my bad. My step dash is pretty terrible in this matchup, so that's my perspective. My bad. I was not familiar with Leo's
the world isn't ready to know this yet. Don't let the Leo players know. We gotta let them think that they have at least one losing matchups, but just the flex shield gives us a tiny bit of room to breathe, and we get rewarded for it.
The parade, a thousand tiny cuts.
All right, I was saying that the items weren't even good in the last game, but goddamn, they're pretty good this round at least.
10,000 trumpets and 10,000 more. Leo's step dash is different than everyone else because he's king. True, true. PRC's the whiffed command throw, gets the air throw, closes it out with 2H.
Yeah, the 2H didn't work at first. Just try it again. Surely it'll get you
I don't know,
there.
this Faust character looking kind of broken. Just saying things in the chat. Great DP out on the thrust charge. Oh, throws the run through though.
Here we go. Suicune getting a little comfortable with those Leo defensive options, though. That's going to be partly the answer of how we're going to deal with these neutral interactions that we're losing, man. Because the 2H and the 6H and the thrust are really getting PlantainPapi a lot of mileage. Counter hit J2K, setting these loves as well. Suicune letting Poppy get away with a lot of these jump air specials. Spending our burst, just trying to get in however we can, but the overhead Scarecrow, a little bit of an early PRC, but we'll take that. Counter hit far slash in the 2H. Poppy up 2-0.
There's nothing more frustrating when you're playing against Faust, they've got meter on deck, and they do Scarecrow PRC, and you're like, oh, I'm reacting. I'm gonna RC through it as well. And then you see it's S-Crow, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll just hold this. I guess I'll just go, like, jump off a bridge. This sucks. What the hell? This sucks. And then they got meter on deck to make the escrow follow-up safe, and you're like, what the hell? This sucks.
If you got those cojones, man, you just start pressing 6P and praying. You do have an S flash kick, but no one asked me. I'm not backseating here, but walk up 2K, 6K into the HDP, man. That bread and butter right there from Leo. Has Plantain over here in the corner, spending our burst to keep it that way.
Leo conscripting the citizens of wherever the hell Faust pulls these things from. Baits the command throw off super PRC, responds with a super of his own. Suicune absolutely still in the fight.
Counter hit, close slash, man. Poppy probably thinking that Suicune was going to get a little spicy with it, but we just kept it simple and we took our round. Poppy says, hey, Suicune has those 6K combos, so I have to burst to keep this from getting too bad. And using that Sonic Boom early has been quite the answer to any of these preemptive thrusts or 6Hs. Ooh, went for the re-grab the first time, but Suicune with that backdash calling it out early. We got the Afro on us, but ain't nothing when you're back turn, you're running your own pressure.
Suicune responding, getting on the board, saying, hey, this ain't gonna be a clean sweep.
This may be the first time we've ever seen a Faust in this specific piece of the bracket here on the winner side of top 8. The last time we saw Leo here was Endorf all the way in the very first Jeekly, I believe.
We've certainly had a Faust winner side top 8 before. Yeah? No?
If it was anyone, it was Poppy in another run. Starting off strong, Suicune is. We got PlantainPapi over here in the corner, trying to punish that love activation, but the 5H is going right over the crawl, man. That low profile from Faust is definitely a good answer in this matchup. .5D is the mix. Poppy wants the burst to keep it safe here, showing that thrust. Suicune dancing around all of those options that were giving them so much trouble in the beginning of the game, and now the run-up close slashes are getting us a lot of mileage. Suicune having a nice momentum start.
Duel 2.
Yeah, 2K getting a great amount of space. The run-through from Suicune getting thrown here. Poppy is awake at the wheel, using this trumpet to get some items going. Throw, 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 throw.
Yeah.
Deal. Just the gif of like someone tapping on the roulette button.
Let's go gambling. What's the meme?
Let's go gambling.
Oh.
Dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. But it's the Faust player saying, oh, dang it, when every item's not Meteor.
Yeah. When you're throwing 3
Ooh.
Afros in a row, Suicune using our neutral
Suicune-
skip.
Sorry. Oh, went for the... Thought about the slump, but took the Wild Assault hard knockdown instead.
You know what we haven't seen is that we have been seeing 6Ps, but never on the thrusts, I don't think.
And a great call out on that backdash with the delayed overhead out of back turn stance. Suicune with 50 meter on deck. Projectiles in. 6Ps the JD. Off the recovery from landing JH.
That is a deep hitbox, man, but not deep enough for an actual 6P. Leo able to take that round. Suicune evening up the games, and now we're going to game 5 and possibly a reverse sweep here on the Leo in their first ever Jeekly.
Also, a crazy call out from Suicune there for on the 5H Blue Wild Assault frame trap to go for DP. If Plantain just sits there, you whiff DP and explode, but he's watching, he's adapting, getting that going.
Both opponents right there showing our P normals, but the jump in on the first thrust. Suicune is looking strong in this neutral, but not too much mileage off of there. That 5-inch counter hit is already going to do a little bit more damage. Forcing that side swap 5D combo as well. Definitely not going the direction we want, but we'll take that call. That at an intentional reset. Wake up super from Poppy, though, is going to put this in their favor.
I'm sorry, I got distracted by Jilb's Glizzy fan fiction in chat.
Yeah, I was going to address that at some other time, the parking lot hot dog nonsense. But,
that being said, a projectile war going on from these two, a bit of a food fight as the donuts come out from Faust. PRC doesn't continue the combo, it's actually a throw reset. JD set it on fire, give him a hot cut, bounce him against the wall. Papi on set point here in game 5.
Papi right here, the PP, man. Representing the GER, by the way. Back throwing their third back turn attempt by Suicune this set alone. And the 2K is going to catch a backdash. Oh, what's the punish? Oh, could not come with the 6H after, unfortunately.
Oh, calls out the gold burst too by waiting instead of immediately taking that JD punish. I showed you my bomb. Please respond. Wait, taking their time. 5 DRC, pop him up. Spin around, put him in the blender. Not quite enough to kill. Suicune on a pixel. A meter to work with. YRC's out. And a Yerkin response from Papi.
Not able to 6P that jump in. JS, though, Suicune starting off strong, probably trying to steal this for themselves, using their Wild Assault and taking the corners. Try to do so right there, but the back throw from Plantain is going to answer it. Even though we were on a pixel, Suicune wasn't going to go out without a fight. Papi able to calm it a little early there with that back throw, going up 3-2 here in winners.
Duel 1.
Here we go with the modded color. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Dany's starting off with those throws early, man, and that's something you want to be doing against some of these better players. Start off those throws early and get them antsy right off the jump.
Looking for the burst, doesn't quite find it, but finds the throw after.
16 to that far slap.
slash to.
That's the thing, man, against really any character. You can't walk up with that autopilot slash pressure. Dude, I love the wind up on the H super off of 6H right there.
Right.
Being able to see the animation.
And great reward for Dig. Oh! Off the landing recovery, DPs through. Dig very ahead in like the DP RPS mind game, getting the 2 thrown DPs on the other side of the wall against Dany. Risk cranked, but 100 meter on deck for Dany means that that Dig's trying to block and Dany's trying to throw.
Dude, shout out to that Dany defense right there, man. Was blocking for something like 15 seconds straight and was rewarded with the round forward as well. Dany with that defense when they need it.
Oh, counter hit there. Dig bursts out. Dany already up on for 100 meter here. 100 meter ride the lightning, and all he needs to close out this first round, get on the board.
Good stuff right there, man. Not falling for any of the tricks early on, at least. I mean, Kai with good neutral, man. That's a character with good neutral. Dany, a good player with good neutral against a character like Bridget, who's supposed to control neutral, but Dany able to keep it tame.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
And shout out to Dany when that yo-yo is set, like the way that they structure their neutral about like jump back or jump forward falling down JS just to get rid of the set yo-yo on the screen. They're not overcommitting, but they're also not falling for the trap.
I will say today, I think I've seen more cross-up footer arcs than I have in like the last year of playing this game.
Yeah. Dany blocking low, starting off the falling back JS.
Nice.
Dude, Dig
spacing
choosing the
grab, yeah.
JK, a good normal right there, but Dany able to react with that JS to whip punish it.
Nearly fully cranked up on risk here.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I'm not gonna lie, the song choice right now is throwing me off to high heavens. Far slash not connecting right there. Dany able to get the dire clat. Dig not respecting the meaty, and neither is Dany.
Oh, the King's Far Slash. We said Dig has these routes. Wild Assault sent him through the wall.
Dany saying, hey, I'm not going to do anything too tricky with this burst. Definitely had the meter. I wouldn't have blamed them if they went for it, but said, I'm just going to keep it to the next round. Play calm.
And that is damage. 5k throw setup. Another 5D. Looks for the burst at first, but that first opportunity, Dig's getting out of there. 5p whiffs crouching, no block stun. A second throw, 2-0 for Dany here.
Oh, shit.
Winners decide top 8.
See if I got there in time.
All right. Reaction check the casters quick.
Yeah.
Lose to a 5D, reaction check the casters to
Yeah.
be a true combo.
Yeah, the startup of that hitting is like 500 ms, so... I mean, 500 frames, rather, so no way I missed that one. That dire clat, man. It's been catching us. I think we've been mashing there, I'm not sure, but... Dany getting to open up off that 2S. Tries to go for the deep bait for the burst, but Dig delaying perfectly enough. But the food jar keeps us in the corner.
DP's out.
Oop. Little bit of a stutter right there.
A wee bit of chunk. Oh, returning Yo-Yo, though, is going to find the opportunity they need. And great DPOS. We saw one of those earlier as well, but Dig doing a great job to represent that option. Keep their turn going. 2H starter. CSE. Close it out. Doesn't even touch the meter. Doesn't even touch the meter. A rep of backdash BRC JS just to keep the fingers warm.
Yeah, just to keep it warm a little bit, man.
Just to talk to him and show. Honestly, that's kind of the like next level like representation, because now like if you're Dig, you're kind of worried about backdash, or maybe not worried, but you're like, oh, they could do that.
Yeah, you're aware. It's just something that's
You're
going to be on the
representing
books.
like the threat of the option without even needing to spend the resources to do it in a round.
Trying to control this neutral, goes for the falling 2k mix off of that red RC offshoot, man.
5H, immediate kickstart.
Alright,
sorry.
that combo was kind of clean.
Yerk out from Dany. Both players trying baiting a throw. Oh, the JS counter hit. Dany taking it 3-0. Oh, that rules. We get to use the high occupancy vehicle lane. That being said, I guess Faust could too. He's got all that up under the bag.
Yeah, he's got all of his little friends in there. There's one coming out to start off strong, stopping that 2S from Dany. Thrust pressure coming out as well. Wild Assault picking up, man. Looking strong with the Faust. YRC off of that little poke of the 5k. Throwing some hammers out here as well.
Well, the 2H, but unfortunately, Dany was able to pick up the trumpet, so Papi had to drop it. Meter on deck, looking for a DPRC, but instead, the hammer's just gonna catch him, bring him back down to earth. Put a round on the board for Papi.
If you can update that
Yep.
spreadsheet real quick, Anchorfoot.
Yeah.
Gonna get these names here on the screen. Got quite a bit of damage coming out against Plantain over here, man. Dany with these red RC combos out of Stun Dipper. Big red health bars. That deep stun edge picks up after we counter hit with our jump normal. The thrust connecting, man, that hits everybody. Decides not to go for the follow-up right there. Dany capitalizing off of that drop.
5D RC CSE, though. As many three-letter acronyms as he can fit in. And that's going to be one on the board for Dany.
またいつでもお会いします
I I love that message from Plantain. Oh, damn, nice. With the smiley face.
Nice. You got me.
Wow, great job.
An excellent bout.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Trying to get some button checks right there. Something started against Plantain here. The 6H getting stuck by stun edge on the bomb, man. You hate to see your own bombs hitting you, bro, but someone call that justice. Dany bursting.
Quite
to keep
literally
Plantain over
hoisted
the
by
other
your
side.
own petard. Because that's what that means. Oh, reversal super doing its job as intended by Daisuke for once.
Papi saying, I don't know what option you're going to pick when you run up here, but super should surely cover it. Holding this thrust post wild assault. The 2H picks up. We hit confirm those as well. Papi gets around.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
6-ping that 6H, man, not close enough to connect, so we get hit for it. Was trying to call in a meteor, but Dany able to cancel out that item with a really nice bar hit right there.
Crank up the risk with a little 2K stagger pressure 5G. Open them up. The can opener.
A really deep J2K, and look, Dany's showing you the counterplay, man. That move on block is pretty bad for Faust, so Dany able to walk up under Plantain, pulling up on that distance. Faust doesn't like when you run up on him.
Papi a little more plus because the bomb explosion was closer to him. 6H counter hit. Dany's gonna burst out. Both players potentially on their last touch because of that risk and the meter built up by Dany. Gets away with the unpunished stun dipper because of the threat of RC. RC off the JS, dance toward him, do a little empty step. Second game on the board for Dany here.
I'd be feeling that one, man. Plantain in the chat, he said, holy fuck, that killed.
Holy fuck, that kill.
He said, holy fuck, that killed. God damn. Yeah, dude, these Kai out here dealing soul damage, man.
Kai finds the damage, man. Like, it also very helps if he ever gets at risk cranked up, but man, with Shock Stay, he finds the damage this season.
Duel 1.
The whole chat saying, yeah, I did not think that was going to kill, but that was the last round. This round, we got that 6H coming out and connecting, and now we got a DP punish as well. Dany wanting to burst that one early.
And Dany up here on match points and winners finals. Papi has a bit of time to make adaptations, but not that much. That being said, frame trap off the blue wild assault.
Picking up that afro just a frame too late for it to catch on fire from that falling JD, but of course we got it lit regardless. Plantain gets his positive bonus rolling.
Oh, jails Papi back down to earth with that close slash, but a reversal super here. Does he still have another 50 on deck in order to follow up after? Absolutely.
Oh, Oh, but it
wait,
killed
what
her.
killed him?
Oh, 5p. I see.
Oh,
I
he.
see.
I think he had actually just died to the damage from that, but the like end lag was enough that he needed to get RC. Fascinating. We're both just like, oh, what's he gonna do? Is Dany gonna burst? No, he was just dead. Blocks his own banana peel. Fighting both players spending burst to get this trumpet.
Ooh.
Oh, that charged scalpel getting caught out by DP and Dany baiting both wake up super and wake up throw.
Ride the lightning coming out. Hard knockdown, positive bonus rolling. Not looking good, but that counter hit J2K feels great. Got 50 meter for some mix. We'll see if we can't pull up with the Scarecrow PRC. If the Foudre arc doesn't counter hit, of course, Dany ends up taking this one 3-0. It's a character. This is going to be a character you're going to actually have to learn how to play against. I was saying that when Abba came out. It's like this is actually a character you actually have to learn what they have to, what they're going to do. Here we go, 2 H's. Get answered by the burst. Foudre arc counter hitting as well. Yeah, Slayer's just a character you really don't want to let them run away with like anything too crazy. So if you're playing a character that can really control the neutral, can just keep them from doing some wild shit, it's kind of what you need. And you're seeing that right now with the Shoto play we're seeing right here from Kensei. That 2D pull-up counter hit, though, you love to see it. Kensei not holding that meaty, at least not so early on. You're going to have to earn that respect. We're going to DP through it until then.
Absolutely. Pile bunker loops. No super there, possibly nitwit, but able to spend burst here. K-Mappa, PRC, get the throw, close out the round.
Dude, that K-Mappa hunch, man. That special move is making me think some despicable things, bro. Pulling up and being plus from full screen, kind of gnarly, but Kensei not really worrying about it once we got Risk Candy over in the corner. Wild Assault hard knockdown right here. Kensei trying to run away with it. That 5-day meaty mix, man. The 5D getting us a perfect.
RC. Close it up, take it home. 1 on the board for Kensei. And I could be mistaken. I think this is Risk Candy's first Jeekly with us too, as well. Which
Yeah.
I think also keeps up our streak of us having somebody in top 8 who it's their first Jeekly as well, which is super cool to see. You love to see like strong new talent always rising up to the cream of the crop, you know.
Yeah, Risk Candy representing that sweet tag. We've been seeing those players come up here and there. Another one is I don't know how to pronounce his name, Mega Rura on the Viking. These sweet players, man, coming out.
I love to see it. Aversal K-Mappa, send him a message, tell him you are local vampires in your area. I just want to chat. I just want to talk. Man, this character's sick. I love Slayer, man. Oh, send it. Mashing under though, Kensei navigating the neutral here. 6H to pick up. Breaks well Foudre arc to keep that shock state rolling. 6K, ground him back down to earth. Gets caught by the frame trap of Wild Assault though. Raw neutral dandy step into Master's Hammer. Cross up. Keep him in the corner. Wake up super from Kensei though is gonna get him out. 100 meter on deck from Wrist Candy though. Gonna burst so they have a chance to use it. 5P2H frame trap, but Kensei backdashes it, finds the gap they need, and far slash and a Wild Assault's gonna close that out. And that's 2 on the board for Kensei.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
So let's see what adaptations they have here. Bursting out early. CSE started for Kensei. Dodges that far slash with a dash cross up, but gets anti-aired by Kensei back into the corner for the troubles. Pile bunker, RC, cross up, pile bunker. Man, this character's sick. Reversal throw here into the corner. Pile bunker as the spacing trap. Slayer, Master's Hammer, stay plus. And then 2H to neutral into pile bunker to close it out.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Kensei just avoiding that Master's Hammer there, getting their punish, getting their corner, but a bar from Wrist Candies. Get them set up mid-screen. Dandy step cross up, scare him, throw him, keep it going. Back dashes the Avare, but gets caught after Kensei RCs to stay safe. Ambitious CSE here from Kensei, but getting so rewarded from it. Dragon install for the OTG. Keeps him in the corner. Super Mappa Hunch. And finds the damage they need on just a pixel to get themselves on set point here in round 6. Jumps the 2H on their way in. Run up 5D. You love to see it. Bust off the meaty fooder arc. Shock state. Sacred Edge is the frame trap. 6H to pick up and through the wall. That's going to be 3 on the board for Kensei, taking it over Wrist Candy.
We're going to see some opportunities coming out from Dig here where maybe you're going to see some deeper tech than normal. Or they're going to have to make that adaptation. Rocket Man, good on this defense, man. Isn't going to lose to the layer 1 or the layer 2. So we're going to have to pull out some tricks.
Absolutely. Burst out from Dig here. JP's their way back down to Earth. Oh, a great Clash cancel to win after. Potemkin burst out, but if you're... Absolutely. Yeah, if you're Dig, you're super happy to have that burst, because that means not only can they hold that on deck, but also you don't have to worry about White Wild Assault in neutral either. Garuda into the 2D. Oh, just a little bit short off the FD from Dig in order to land that Buster. Did guess right that they were staying grounded, but Dig preemptively improving their chances of survival. And with meter on deck, Killing Machine, not quite enough hits to take it though. 2P RC 5D though, that last hit Dig needs is going to close out this first round.
That 2P button is really good at trying to check people you know, trying to press mid-range things. You know, you'll probably see it checking a lot of far slash or 2S from Vod Command if we're smart about it.
Yeah, 2K, PRC get the yo-yo out to set. JD will open up and finds the burst with Red Roman cancel to bait. Close out this first game for Dig.
It's kind of a poverty matchup, man. Being able to check a lot of the charge moves from Potemkin with multi-hitting normals, with 2S, with the far slash follow-ups, 2 hits of Scooter. There's a lot of
And
tricks
Dig's
you can
also
do.
been doing a great job of. There are a couple times where Vodka will go for like a cheeky slide head or hammer fall on neutral, and they pivot to immediately doing either like far slash or Gatling into 5H in order to break that armor and keep their turn. Oh, fantastic flick on the return of Yo-Yo there to get the turn, but unfortunately Heat Tackle has a bit too much recovery.
That was an interesting, able to block after the close slash right there. Dig looking out for that failed meaty bend ended up being a burst bait.
Oh, a nice little free jump there to show the cross up off Roger drop. Stuffs the startup of White Wild Assault. If you're Vodka Man, you're in a bit of a rough situation, but winning the neutral here, everything's starting to look so back instead of Jover.
Neutral skipping with that Wild Assault, man. That blue Wild Assault off of these small strings of 2S and 5H, blocking the YRC as well. Gets us a 6H combo. Damn, that does not look like Bridget damage.
Bridget damage. Clap, 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 clap. Yeah, you're set. Navigates out, but unfortunately back in the same situation now. Jailed with JP. Blocks the 5D mix. Gets hit by this last overhead. Same burst bait situation as last time. No chance he can use it. 2-0 up for Dig. And we've seen Vodka Man down in the ditches before. He's not afraid to climb his way back up, to claw his way to the top if he's got enough time to think and be patient. Will he have that time here in losers' quarters?
He's a very tactical player, man.
Mm-hmm.
Using those first 2 games just for data.
Finds that hammerfall, counter hit close slash. Dig's gonna burst that and open him up with the second overhead JD. Mega Fist forward, fast RC. 2D hard knockdown. And finally the scoop that Vodka Man's looking for. Round on the board. The starter, a reverse sweep? Mega Fist over. Center to earth. 5P, 2P. Teeth knuckle to break the wall. Just a pixel for Dig, and the meaty 5P is gonna take it. Vodka Man on the board.
Tomo when Vodka Man actually does a pot buster.
Real. The Oops All Strike Potemkin strikes again. I think the first one he did was actually one of the guaranteed ones off like the gold stagger from Garuda Impact. And the second one though, the second one was the bust, the classic. White Wild Assault, not quite round start on reaction to that falling air normal. 2D distance. Bursting out of that gold stagger like I mentioned though. Knee tackle RC, flicks the yo-yo as it comes back, taking advantage of that activation range knowledge.
And you see
Mega Fist
Vodka Man is really good with those Mega Fists, with those forward Mega Fists, trying to catch rolls.
Oh, the jump scare attack? Show him the Garuda, show him the Buster. What's behind door number fist? Nice little counter hit off the blue Wild Assault. Frame trap there. Dig's getting started. Return of the Killing Machine. Get that hard knockdown.
That was cool coming in with the JP, so even if it clash canceled, we're still able to keep that pressure going.
Throw RC, and that's all they need to take this round. Vodka Man playing for their life here in losers, but they're up half a burst. Like I mentioned, having those Gatlings ready to break the armor on the slide head. Vodka Man trying to find the gaps he needs, but Dig so prepared.
Whoa. That was cool using 5P to keep that string going. We dropped the bait the burst, but using that 5P to keep the string going originally was awesome.
Megafist nearly able to make it over Killing Machine, but not quite. 2 H's just stopping any advance Vodka Man's trying to get going. Meter on deck, half a burst, how they use it. Heavenly, just get out of there, reset the situation. Oh, Heat Knuckle, but unfortunately, Bridget fell through to the other side. The Flex Shield to get them off. Oh, nice little... That flick was a crazy call, not only because it was the right timing for that yo-yo, but it was also calling out that it was an active yo-yo too.
Oh.
Oh, and unfortunately, Vodka Man goes to block, flickers up, but flickers back down just in time to get hit by that 5D mix by Dig. It's 3-1 for Dig here. It would be quite, it's still quite the journey. It's nothing but killers from here on out. They'd have to beat Suicune, then Dig, then Plantain, but it can be done.
Starting off with those throws early, man. If you're already going to guess left, right, back turn or not, now you got to start thinking about throws. Suicune's kind of mean for that.
Sun Dipper PRC.
That's not the right color.
The rare treat. The forbidden flavor. That being said, Suicune's not going down without a fight. They take the first round here.
Well, a little bit of a clash. I think that Leo 5P so juiced, man. Able to beat out the falling JS from Kensei there. We get a counter hit with our 5H, trying to pull up, trying to bait some option from Kensei, but Suicune's just going to try to get their wall splat instead.
I do love how Suicune loses the first dash up far slash interaction. Goes, what? Let's do it again. Being said, Kensei's got their positive bonus. They've got shock state applied. Dodges the dash up 2D. Another throw. Another throw. These two saw vodka and they're like, you know what? Being a grappler would be sick as hell.
I love those RC exchanges right there at the end of that round, man. And now we're just going back to just straight up getting hit. Suicune with the wild assault for the hard knockdown. Kensei respecting that meaty 5P, FDing out this pressure as much as we can. Bursting through.
Oh, 5D PRC baits the burst.
Suicune kind of clean for that, man. Only on a pixel. Kensei, can they keep it in the round? But that clash with the 5P, brother. That Leo normal is juiced.
Yeah, Suicune not going in the Pokeball yet. First game on the board for them.
Gotta hit him with that status effect first. Check if it's nighttime. Throw the dusk ball.
True. Caught you lacking without the repel. Pulls up on you. Feints your team. Sends you back to town.
Now, if you're catching a Suicune, what ball do you use? So, like, obviously you want to use the one with the best rating, but dive ball looks kind of clean if you're looking at the if you're looking at them in the statuses. Do you match your Pokeball with your Pokemon?
I have not played a Pokemon game in like over a decade.
Fake fan.
I mean, kinda, yeah. I don't know. I just kinda. That ain't me. That's not my bag. I'm glad other people are doing it. That being said, JHN, RC, keep running them through.
Ooh, I love that stand up though from Suicune. Saw that 5D coming and started stand blocking it. We caught him for a second with the PRC. OTG Super is going to be decent damage and the wall break too. Turns out we were close enough. Suicune gets that first round. Bar slashing through the H boom. Definitely wanted the OTG there, but the Kai haters are happy with the result. Doesn't get the cross up. Punishes by pressing the 2P after Kensei not holding that.
Dash 2 DRC, the only thing. Leo dash 2 DRC, the only thing strong enough to stop Kai stunted for RC. My neutral skip versus your neutral skip at low profiles, then advances. 100 meter on deck for Kensei here, though. Wake up throw, he's sick and nasty with it. Burst on deck for both players, Dragon install.
And that didn't just deal the red damage, man. It also dealt the mental damage that we can't see. Suicune, knowing that Kensei's on a pixel, definitely didn't want to lose that round. And luckily with the S boom, we were able to keep it calm up 2-0.
Yeah, if you're Kensei there, that's a bit of a tricky situation to navigate, right?
Yeah,
not quite enough time to get CSC out, and or actually could he maybe have gotten CSC out? But if he does, maybe you have to worry about Leo wake up super. So there's a lot of variables in the equation there.
Yeah, maybe you just dance and do like some jump back stun edges, just something to try to get Leo to commit to something, and then maybe like a quick B or C air dash to try to mix up your falling in, try to get a jump in. That's maybe something that Kai wants to look for there, but that's the previous round. Right now we got Suicune stuck here in the corner with these stun edges. Ooh. And Kensei, so patient, is able to get a DP punish, but drops the combo.
That said, still a ton of this risk cranked up for Suicune here. And enough for Kensei to get that first round they need on the board. No. Dash up DP, talk to him, send a message. Distribute the literature.
The printing press was invented. Suicune catching this backdash from Kensei's wake up, wild assault for the hard knockdown. We're down a round, but we're not down in momentum. That run up DP really sent the message, man.
Kensei taking the burst to this next round here, and if you're Kensei, this is tournament life. Wild Assault, lock out the burst for a bit, get your positive back. Foozies, actual Foozies, my Guilty Gear Strive. 100-meter on deck. Oh!
Spends it all. Oh, unfortunately doesn't get the meaty or the setup that we wanted after spending that meter.
Checks the 2P Abare with that guard point stance. Both of these players so scared of a throw. That first round of grappling left an impression on both of them. Wild Assault to lock out the initial burst from Suicune. Successfully fading, counter hit 2S, and that's the game. Suicune evades capture, takes it 3-0 over Kensei.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Now, this is a matchup you've seen at a really high level recently with Supermoon and Tempest at 2 previous tournaments, both at DreamHack and at Combo Breaker. So this is definitely a matchup that we've been seeing a lot at the toppest high level. There we go, saving our burst until after the close slash to see if we were committing to the bait or not. And Suicune with really good defense, man. They were forced here blocking for 20 or so seconds straight. Dig probably going to have to get a little tricky or maybe throw in some throws into their pressure, but this Roger dive, Red RC combo is going to carry over to the wall for us. Suicune with 100-meter and a little bit of burst as well.
Oh! 100-meter on deck, but unfortunately, no chance to use it. They got caught out by the Rock the Baby. We got a line on stream, Jake. If we could transition one step further.
Gotcha, Dad.
Oh, good. Risk building up here in the corner for Suicune, though. And he hit launches now, and the cross up. Swing back out. Find the pickup. Cash out on that entire risk gauge. And again, 100-meter on deck for Suicune. DPRC. Dig taking their burst the next round.
And you saw it hit right there. Dig doing a lot of overhead mix in the very first round, but right there started incorporating the lows out of roll. So we're gonna have to see if that was just enough to go back to the overheads, or if we're gonna start hitting Suicune low.
Oh, baits the throw. Wall Assault to lock out the burst, get that hard knockdown here. 100-meter on Suicune's side of the board. Burst out from Dig. Oh, a great anti-air JK. Looks to bait a DPRC. Suicune respects it though. Immediate burst, Berserker Slash, run in. That's that first round for Suicune.
That close slash catching the backdash, man. You get antsy against that Leo because you don't want to get back turned on. You don't want them to go ahead and dash cancel or back turn cancel into a throw or something.
Absolutely.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Dash up 6B, but Dig calling it out by simply blocking, waiting their turn. They're a grappler. Baits, wake up DP too. Baits the burst!
Was tricky with that one, man. Suicune was looking for something after that close slash earlier when they didn't get their burst baited. But here, that was a tricky string that Dig actually had in their back pocket. So I don't blame Suicune for mistiming the burst there. Gets the backdash is called up by throw. Dig gets a perfect.
Dig doing the entire Geico commercial. Oh, you gotta be a little quicker than that. Just keeps yanking it out of reach. DP out of the corner from Suicune now.
Good throw on that back turn attempt. Dig here seeing to see that that DP coming, but Suicune saying with the early burst this time, I'm not going to play this mini game. I'm just going to spend my meter.
Oh, Fuzi's by the disjointed normal. That might be everything Dig needs to get the kill here.
Great stuff, picking up with that Roger super. You saw what connected there was that post Wild Assault. Suicune chose backdash as the option, but Dig picking the roll as almost an OS to call it out. Bridget's right there, can go for a grab, can go for a meaty 2K. So Suicune knowing that layer 1, even that layer 2 even, choosing the backdash, but Dig picking that layer 4 with that roll.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That 6K on the round start, man. Dig was been doing it the round starts like a walk up 2K and things of that nature. So that 6K from Suicune actually kind of heads up.
And Killing Machine through the S-boom. Suicune's taking their turn back now. And this stagger pressure just building up risk.
Ooh, the return yo-yo catching that jump in JH attempt from Suicune right there. But Dig waiting for the gap to use that Starship. Suicune defense too good, man. And we tried to keep our turn post break right there. Suicune didn't hold it. Gets rewarded with this damage.
Wild Assault's in, guarantees the wall break. Sends him through to take the round.
Getting jailed in with that 2H, man. Suicune wants to show that they can jump out of this pressure, but the 2H jailing in from Dig keeps the corner there situation.
Great, and that's kind of the frustrating thing about characters whose safe jump is a multi-hit, right? Because you IBFT the first hit, and the second hit keeps him in. You're like, dang it.
What did I gain? Batman, one of the worst characters for that, by the way. That JD, or not the JD,
Oh, the JH, yeah. Have you seen the 500 overheads loop where they do like JH, re-jump, JH, JD, air spin, RC. They do that like 3 more times.
Wait, is air spin an overhead?
I think it might be a mid in the air, but it frame traps and it keeps it straight.
I hear you, yeah. That was insane. That high risk crank right there. Suicune did it again. We did it in an earlier round. We did it again for ourselves, though. Dig taking a lot of damage here.
DP out.
Ooh.
Oh, cross up JD there.
Dude, that break picking up combo is so sick. The Twitter demons are out here. We lab those using our Wild
not
Assault
quite
to
enough
steal
time
the
to
burst.
build back first. The blue Wild Assault's gonna lock it out, and Killing Machine is gonna do its job. Dig up 2-1 against Suicune.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I'm almost finding myself rooting for Suicune a little just because I want to see whatever copy pasta his stands have in chat.
That's right. I forgot about the copy pasta. That's the tech out here, man.
it looms ever since. But Dig's not making it easy for him. Throws the wake of DP, sets the yo-yo. Oh, gets caught as he techs off the wall because he chooses to air dash. Fast RC, rock the baby. Dig is trying to speed run their way to losers finals. They are fighting to lock out this copy, Faust.
Man, what an interesting round right there, too. A few interesting things we ended up getting to see, ending it off with the rock the baby as well. Suicune with this DP keeping Dig over here in the corner, having to block it out. Backdash getting called out, spending the burst as well. The PRC letting us react to the Roger dive in time. Suicune's having a good round so far.
Burst out from Suicune here. Let's see if the Crouching Tigers got some hidden tricks up his sleeve. Responsive Killing Machine's gonna break through that S-boom. Doesn't quite find the wall break, but doesn't quite need to. Counter hit 2S, and that's all Dig wrote. 3-1 for them here. Yeah, I feel like she's like kind of like the Kai of like where she's always good to like middle upper tier. I could be wrong. If any uni heads care to correct me, my bad. Definitely eating in uni too. Hell yeah.
Dude, I
Calls
love
out
that
that second
JP.
brush.
Yeah, so JP is cool because like when people are trying to go for anti-airs against your roll attempts, so Faust is going to be a character with that 5K and that 5H, you're able to get away with JP as your button, your jump in button to counter hit the startup of their slow anti-airs.
Oh, the PRC overhead doesn't quite get the pickup, but the parade after keeping them locked down. 5D to try and convert off the friend, but not quite. And this chip damage is getting serious. J2K is gonna close it out.
Yeah, that chip
First round
damage
on
is
the
kind
board
of
for Plantain.
unreal, man. Off of those thrusts, the charge ones specifically, quite a bit of damage. So even if you are reacting in time to block it, you're still getting punished. It's like a typhoon.
A trumpet of her own for Dig. Slump loops, 5D.
That was kind of tricky, man. That fake jump in, thinking it was going to be a low, and ended up just being the tap dust. Dig able to take this round.
Absolutely. Both bursts on the board, though. Let's see who uses it better here in round 3.
That JP, man, like I was saying, able to catch some of these anti-air options, these slow ones from Faust, from any character.
Meteor out. Cross it. Oh, they got charged Scarecrow, which I thought was supposed to unblock, but apparently didn't want to stick around to see what Dig wanted to do with the 50-meter unblock. Killing Machine, empty jump from Plantain, though. JD finally gets the reward for that afro from 5,000 years ago. An afro so old it belongs in a museum.
Yeah, man, those afros, they do not want to go away, man.
Oh, but this jump was not empty. Killing Machine scoring a hard knockdown in a third of your life for trying. Deflect shield to make it out, though. Blocks the overhead, caught by the frame trap of Mix. That's one on the board for PlantainPapi.
Yeah, man, there was a time where we were able to backdash on reaction to blocking those J2Ks, and we would have been safe every time, but Faust has had that mix buff in his pocket for a minute now. Can't backdash on as that layer 1 against the J2Ks, man. Those mixes are going to get you.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, wow. Able to get our trumpet. These mini Fausts have been coming out and have been keeping us pretty safe too, honestly. They interacted favorably earlier against that far slash. Post burst recovery, the bomb connects. The items kind of been the name of the game so far in this round. PlantainPapi confident enough spending that gold burst.
Dig having to fight Faust as losers sad times. Damn, yeah. Yeah, Faust is this is a tricky matchup for Bridget players, so Plantain may be happy to see, very happy to see Bridget over a Leo, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely able to run more of that Faust pressure in the neutral game. A lot better against a character like Bridget.
Get to use your busted, always consistent 6Ps and 2Ks as your anti-air. It's got a dead zone. Oh, 2K, stagger, run up, find the throw, and that's 2 on the board for Papi.
That was so tricky, man. It was fake as hell, but still so tricky. That fake jump that I think we used FD to cancel what we were doing a little bit faster. Fell and did that 2P, one of the true low 2Ps in the game. You're in the middle of getting hit by that, like, what the hell did they even just do? And then they pull up and command grab, man. PlantainPapi kind of nasty for that. Appreciate y'all claiming the codes, by the way, y'all. And Zardis with the follow. Appreciate you. Came in just in time for game 3 here. PlantainPapi trying to get that second place of the Jeekly 18. Unless Dig has a reverse sweep to answer it. Ooh, catching that backdash with our roll pressure. But the 5D gets blocked. Papi with the back throw as well, trying to look for some kind of tech. Great stuff. DP gets called out by command grab. But we're sending it again. We don't care. Trying to get out of this corner. We can't let Papi run away with this pressure, with this momentum they have. But the JD loops on that afro. Definitely menacing. 5D gets blocked. Dig still awake on that defense. That one not connecting because the FD. Great use of that defensive mechanic.
Absolutely. Finds the counter hit as they come back in too. Quick break up off brink, but Blue Wall Assault, spend your meter, take your round, stay alive.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
That's great stuff. Even on that pixel, we kept it cool. Does the 2K juggle combo off of that counter hit, close slash, wall break the boot, Papi with the burst, but Dig with the damage.
And Dig's been doing a very good job of using these neutral killing machines in order to deal with projectiles. Dodges the command throw as well.
Damn,
Doesn't
pull
dodge
up
this one.
and grab.
Papi gets in for a haircut and a shave. Buffering my straight up in the club, buffering my killing machine.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Starting off here, got the hard knockdown into CSE. Bouncing up against the wall. Dig looking to show what they've learned, what they've been thinking about since seeing Dany in winter semis. Remember, this is a run back. Both these players made it in top 8 winter side, and here they are in grand finals. DPRC out here from Dany though. Wall assault send Dig through the wall. Keep their momentum going. 5K safe jab's gonna find that DPRC from Dig, but a second DP is gonna get them out of the situation. An attempt to DPRC for Dany is gonna get meaty thrown by Dig. No chance to use that 100 meter he built up. Throw baited from Dig here. And now a 6H counter hit. Both players spending. Both players looking to win this first game. Baiting. Dany saying, you're gonna throw. Nope, you're gonna throw. Nope. And now getting thrown for his troubles. DP, RC out. Get the wall break. Where have we seen this one before, chat? Get some. Anyone got the /copy pasta? Attack hit cross up by the Roger dive though. 100-meter on Dany's deck, but will he have a chance to use it? Here it is. Ride the lightning. RC close / kills before Jig even has a chance to burst. Dig evading the throw after blocking that JS, getting mad return, mad corner carry here. DP out from Dany though. Plus off of Fooder Arc, keeping it going, keeping the block stream rolling. Moves out of the way of the Roger dive, simply chooses to not be in position for the situation. RCs to check for burst, doesn't quite find it. Dig bursts out after. Dig keeping the pressure going. Enough to kill even? Gets the wall stick, 6H takes it. That's the first game on the board for Dig. And because that first match between these two was a 3-0, it's Dig's looking to be in a pretty good spot here, I think. Already better than your previous set. That being said, they do have a mountain to climb. They do need to reset the bracket against them and win 2 sets. But seeing the gaps to DP out is a great way to get that started. Oh, 5H RC's in to try and extend the combo, but because the shockwave just barely didn't hit Dany, they weren't able to see that he was bursting. Safe jump here, so Dig's gonna be safe, but RC's into a throw to get some damage off their meter spend. Stun Dipper into your pressure. Nice IB on the Dire Clot in order to get your punish. $5D RC off the Wild Assault. Carrying into the corner and getting a wall break here. Taking a round, Dig taking their burst to the next set. Sorry, not set. It's the next round. Here in game 2. Dig keeping the pressure rolling here in the corner. Dany using their meter mostly just to FD, but gets thrown for their trouble. That's a wall stick. Yo-Yo super. Not quite enough damage though. Dany on just a pixel. Wake up, ride the lightning. Gets safe jump though. That's 2 on the board for Dig. We're going to see a reverse 3-0, the exact same thing we saw in winners semis, the other way around to reset the bracket here.
one. Let's rock.
Safeyo. Here in game 3, DP dueling, absolutely. And Dig's shown us that they've got that DPOS on deck. DPing the gap of that CSE as well. Dany cannot be conditioned though. He's going to DPIC, but does it as a TK? Tries to avoid a grab. JS counter hit, doesn't even want to offer the option to burst. Ride the lightnings to close out this round. Dash up 2K, 2D, CSE throws the DP attempt out, but gets jabbed on the late close slash. Oh, gets hit by the cross-up yo-yo return. DPOS still shining bright on Dig's side. Just gonna start saying Dragon Punch for some variety for you. RC's up, looks for the burst, takes it though. Dany taking the burst this round here. This is reset point for Dig. If they manage to win this, they reset the bracket and we go into one last first to 3 set to see who wins JKLY 18. Assault in, 6H pickup off the Arc OTG with Shock State. The Flex Shield to get the spacing they need to win off the disjoint with 5D RC. Finding the damage Dany needs to get this wall break. Hard knockdown here, but meter on Dig's side, 85k. Dany not going down, out of fight, 1-2.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Forward slash. The DP. Does he? You know what? I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Yuck. 6B is the anti-air though. Dig forcing Dany back into the corner. Caught on the CSE. As they try and navigate the neutral around. Pick up off return yo-yo. ROTK. $2K 5D. 2K getting the open up 5D, just gatling in, closing it out. Dig back up on reset point. Oh, that is a fantastic flash cancel from Dany. Unfortunately, didn't quite believe in his own stun dipper to confirm, so Dig's gonna get out of the situation. Baits the DP, baits the burst! Side swap here, can they correct his meter? They don't even need to, the Yo-Yo's gonna do it for them. They got 100 meter to mix after, or just find the damage they need. Yo-Yo super. Just shy, Dany on a pixel. Flex shield, stun dipper RC. 85k. BRC doesn't fall for the air throw bait. Techs the ground throw, but gets air thrown right after. That's reset for Dig. here we are, Grand Finals reset.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hell of a block string from Dany here. Risk fully cranked. 5D to open up. Dig says, you know what? Maybe I'd like to live. They burst out, but picked up right after. Now hard knockdown here. Stun Dipper's gonna close out this first round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Hard knockdown here for Dig. And take this momentum back again with the DPOS. Locking down these options. Getting on the board themselves with a perfect. A little Blaze Blue combo here off the JSJD. Spends their whole burst in order to get this conversion and the hard knockdown. Looks for the burst, but doesn't quite find it. Or finds it, but not quite in the way that Dany might want. Gets away with Stun Dipper RC without having to actually RC. Dig baiting the throw, taking their turn back. But the King's Far Slash closing out game 1. The Far Slash of Kings. And there's not much time left here, guys, but still got some codes unclaimed. If you want to click that link, add to the match arena, it's absolutely free to just click a code, toss a quarter into these players' pockets. They're guaranteed for the split, but how much is what they're fighting for. Absolutely dueling with these DPs. These players do not want to respect the meaties of their opponents. On the cross up, Dany's finding this conversion here. All the salt, get the hard knockdown, take 2/3 of her life. Meter for 100 meter for Mix on the other side. A 100 meter on both players' sides now. 6 Ps. The Far Slash, but this meaty throw is losing Ride the Lightning. Big taking their burst to the next round.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Great anti-air with the active yo-yo set. Throw to bait, gold burst as they come in. Dig wants their positive and they want it now. They want the meter to play with. Another overhead and 10,000 more. JK. Throws the footer arc. No shock state to retrieve it. Throws the meaty DP. Or maybe throws the DP. All the right words in the wrong order. Great pickup here for Dany though. Positive's how you want to start off a round when you're both down a stock. IB's the returning yo-yo. Still was about to get a whole pickup there. That was an OTG CS. Dig burst out though. baits the throw, throws it into the corner of their own. Dany DP's out and takes game 2. Dig on their last life of the tournament. 2-0 for Dany here in the reset grand finals.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Far slash of Kings, getting a burst out of Dig early. But Dig's shown us they're capable of 3-0ing. No one should count them out now. 2-ass counter hit and fantastic defense against many of the things that will offer a window against Kai's offense. That being said, getting hit means losing a half to 2/3 of your life. Simply can't get hit. Gets the throw to punish Roger Dive here. Closes out this game. This is tournament point for Dany. Shock state applied. IB on Dire Plot. Exactly what Dig needs in order to stop the offense, get their turn back, get the punish. BRC's to try and hold them down in the corner. Sets Yo-Yo. Stays plus. Counter hits far slash. Chose not to take the wall break, but because of that, Dany's still fighting out. Dig doesn't have positive. If you're Dig, that wall break is looking pretty good right now. Both very low, both maybe reticent to use their burst. But this Ride the Lightning doesn't quite link. Dany says, I want it all, now. Burst to try and win. Food Arc with Shock Stick, that's plus. Abare 5D gets there. Dig's a sicko. What a crazy button choice, but that gets there. And now, a path to victory seems so real. Catches the backdash with 2S, baits the DP, but 5k doesn't reach. Again, these clash cancels, Dany is so ready for them. Stundip finding what he needs to steal the corner, get the knockdown, start building his resources up. Dig bursts out here. Oh, but counter hit far slash means that's all they wrote. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is JKLY 18.